YouTube vintage tube collectors. This is across the dial. Looking at a Viking radio here. This is from Eden's catalog store. This is the schematic from Pacific Radio, Eden's of Canada. These were made by Electrohome. I mean, it's almost identical to the Electrohome model. And I've owned a few of these over the years, going back to the 70s. And some have a clock, some don't. These are sold like in places like Eden's. The Electrohome brand was in Kresge's, stuff like that. And at the time, this was the last of their tube stuff. It was all plastic, had a printed circuit board in it rather than a metal chassis, a little bit lighter. The tube set has the Viking label, a little Viking ship on it, just like that. But they're actually have made in Japan on them. I believe they're Matsushita tubes. This one has the original 5 tubes, the 12BA, 6BE6, 12AV6, 35W4, and 50C5. It was pretty dusty inside. The only parts I really changed, here's the filter capacitor that was on the board. It's an 80 and a 30 and 150. There's a bit of a buzz to it. Not the easiest thing to get off a brittle circuit board. Took a little patience desoldering it. The only oil type cap was this one here. Replace that. It has a circuit pack in the preamplifier section, one of those PEC modules, which are ceramic caps inside, so nothing changed there. There actually weren't a lot of components on these, a few resistors on the board. I checked those as I cleaned the chassis. They're all within spec, so I didn't change any of the carbon resistors. Anyway, I'm going to warm it up. What was kind of neat about this, I got this from a flea market. It was pretty clean, not a lot of fading. The original white cord was still reasonably white. People that grew up in this era know that a lot of stuff was damaged by houses filled with cigarette smoke. That's what yellowed and dirtied things. You had a lot less of that now. I'm just going to flip it to on. One of the weak points of these are these little switches. They become brittle and snap. These are perfect. They can break if you're too rough with them. You know, you wake up in the morning and go, ah, and bang the clock radio.